A well-known brand with a good reputation, plus a little more. It bakes a rectangular 2-pound loaf and also has settings for baking gluten-free bread as well as a setting for bread-free bread as well as a setting for breads using organic ingredients and custom settings so you can bake bread exactly the way you want it. There's a large window so you can check the progress of the bread as well. This machine has 2 kneading paddles that make sure the dough is completely kneaded with no bits of flour left unmixed, a rapid option for times when you need to have the bread done faster, and a 13-hour delay timer. You can choose a light, medium or dark crust, and the pre-programmed settings are for basic bread, basic wheat bread, basic dough, quick bread, quick wheat bread, quick dough, jam, cake, sourdough starter, and homemade recipes. This is a high-end machine, with a price to match, so it might not be the best option for novices who aren't sure how often they'll use their bread maker. If you like the idea of fresh, easy budget on a machine, this bread machine has a value price tag, but still has plenty of features. This can make loaves up to 2 pounds and has 12 bread setting and 3 crust settings so you can make a variety of breads, knead your dough, or make jam. If you're in a hurry, the express bake feature can produce a finished loaf in under an hour. This has a large LCD display that shows how the bread making is progressing. A 13-hour delay timer allows you to add ingredients and bake later. A keep warm setting will keep the loaf warm for you. This includes a measuring cup and spoon. With 12 settings that can handle French 1.5 pounds express, 2lb express, dough, jam, cake, whole grain, gluten-free, and bake, plus an audible reminder for adding fruits and nuts, you know this gets the job done. Besides turning out your favorite breads, it can also make pizza dough, cakes, jams, flatbreads, and croissants, making it a star in your kitchen. You can also choose a light, medium or dark crust setting, and all of this can be done with a delayed timer so you can make sure when you walk in the door you have a fresh hot loaf of bread waiting for you. This bread maker has 14 whole wheat rapid, French rapid, sweet bread, quick bread, low carb, gluten-free, dough, artisan dough, jam, and bake only. You can set the crust for light, medium, or dark, and it makes loaves in 1, 1.5 and 2 pound sizes. There is a 15-hour delayed start option so you can add ingredients and bake later, and there is a 1-hour keep warm option. A top window lets you check the process without lifting the lid. If those options aren't enough, you can also adjust the settings to your liking. The machine has collapsible kneading paddles, so you won't have big holes in the finished loaf, and it makes it easier to remove the loaf from the pan. A fruit and nut dispenser lets you add ingredients towards the end of the kneading process. This includes a collapsible measuring cup, an adjustable measuring spoon, and a recipe book. Measure your ingredients just right for the perfect proportions with one of these top-rated kitchen scales. Convection cooking provides even 1, 1.5 or 2 pound loaves. An audible tone lets you add mix-ins at exactly the right time, and another tone lets you remove the finished dough to shape it by hand for the final bake with the paddles removed. The pause button stops the cycle so you can take your time hand shaping the dough, and a delay option lets you schedule the bread up to 12 hours in advance. In case of a power outage, the bread maker can wait up to 15 minutes and continue working when power is restored. The controls are easy to use, with a 16-item menu that automatically adjusts the kneading, rising, and baking times to perfectly bake a variety of breads, doughs and more. You can choose from pizza dough to sweet breads to cakes to jams, and you can choose a light, medium or dark crust for your loaf. A rapid cycle shortens the time, while the last-minute loaf option speeds the process even more. This works well and looks good on the counter, with a sleek brushed stainless steel surface, embossed logo and large, sturdy handles. A window lets you peek at the bread during the process, and LED indicators let you follow the process. The lid is removable for cleaning. Great for singles, couples, or families. This slim bread maker fits in smaller spaces and makes a 1 pound loaf, yet it still has features you look for in a quality machine. This has quality machine. This has a viewing window so you can check the loaf, and an easy-to-read LCD control panel and a programmable timer that can delay baking for up to 13 hours. Menu settings include basic bread, regular, or firm, soft bread, French bread, bread dough, cookie, pasta dough, cake, jam, and quick baking. The crust can be set for regular or light, and the quick baking setting produces a loaf of bread in less than 2 hours. While most new bread makers have 3 options for gluten-free breads: gluten-free salty, gluten-free sweet, and gluten-free cake. But that doesn't mean it's only for gluten-free baking. It also has settings for rapid whole wheat, salt-free, super rapid, rapid sweet bread, French bread, sweet bread, cooking, dough only, cake, jam, and pasta dough. It makes bread in 3 sizes, up to 2 pounds, and has 3 crust darkness settings. A delayed start for up to 15 hours means you can have bread ready when you want it. It automatically keeps the bread warm after baking for up to 1 hour, and there's a window so you can check the progress of the bread. Be forewarned, reviewers report that the manual for this model has some errors, so recipes may need to be tweaked to get the best results.